Good morning, this is Charles with the Columbia Basin Herald, and here is the news roundup for Thursday, October 5th. Here's a little bit of what's going to be in our newspaper today. A report of a student at Moses Lake High School Wednesday afternoon with a gun was determined to be unfounded. About 12:30 p.m., the Moses Lake Police Department received a report of a high school student having a gun on campus. Due to the serious nature of the report, a large number of police officers responded to the school, and the male student reported to have the gun was found in the school library and detained for questioning. However, police did determine the report was based on an unsubstantiated suspicion. Defense attorney John Crowley, who has represented several high-profile clients in criminal matters in Grant County, recently resigned from the Washington State Bar Association and agreed to no longer practice law after the bar found several instances of alleged misconduct in his past. Crowley, who was admitted to the Bar Association in 1990, voluntarily submitted his resignation from the bar in lieu of discipline after the bar found 20 counts of misconduct. Crowley's decision to resign, which became effective September 18th, is permanent, meaning he can no longer practice law in any capacity, and any future application he submits for reinstatement to the state bar will be prohibited. The bar's findings of Crowley's alleged misconduct boiled down to 5 separate cases, one of which occurred in Grant County, and 20 total instances of misconduct. The Moses Lake Firefighters Local 2052 is asking for public help to raise funds for people in communities that were affected by wildfires over the summer. Having had crews involved in firefighting operations, the local association knows how devastating a fire can truly be to family and community. From lost homes to burned crops, the devastation of this summer's wildfires was vast and multifaceted. To help families and communities rebuild, the Firefighters Association is working with the Apple Valley chapter of the American Red Cross to raise funds for those who are in need. The firefighters say the biggest current need is monetary donations, but the Red Cross is also accepting physical donations, such as bottled water and clothing. Physical donations can be dropped off at the Moses Lake Fire Station No. 1, 701 East 3rd Avenue, or by contacting the Moses Lake Fire Department at 509-765-2204. And finally, the Pacific Science Center will bring fossils and experiments in agricultural science to the Moses Lake Museum and Art Center on Saturday. The Harvest Science Hands-On Agricultural exhibit will be on display at the museum from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., with the Fossil Time live science shows at noon and 1. It's part of the museum's free Family Saturday program. The Pacific Science Center is a familiar visitor to the Moses Lake School District, but this is its first time at the museum. Ag Science is about as science as it gets. Everything about agriculture, from planting to harvest, illustrates scientific principles. The Harvest Science presentation, like other Science on Wheels programs, uses experiments and games to highlight the science behind apples, potatoes, and wheat. Kids learn the difference between beneficial insects and pests, how machinery and technology affect work on the farm, what crops grow best in which soils, and the impact of fertilizers on soils, and other subjects. Well, that's our news roundup for today. For details on these or other stories, please check out our website, www.columbiabasinherald.com, all one really long word, or buy the paper. It's only $1. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.